My name is Aduja Naik. I'm from Goa, from Madgaon, and I have done my education up to 12th standard in Goa in Chokle College. And then I did my bachelor's and master's in biotechnology. I did my PhD in biotechnology from CFTIR Mysore. And after that, I worked in industry, and I'm currently teaching in Parvati Bai Chokle College. And I'm also founder of the startup Mushroom Connect. So when I was teaching mushroom cultivation in college, I found a lot of gaps in the industry. So from there, me and my colleague, Ms. Hashma Mujawar, who is also the co-founder of Mushroom Connect, we came together and we thought of solving certain problems that are associated with this industry. So that was where the idea of Mushroom Connect came. The name of the company Mushroom Connect was coined basically because we wanted to improve the industry which is based on mushrooms, and not only just the product but maybe value-added products, supporting farmers, having a social impact through which a lot of people could get economic support by growing mushrooms. Not only that, our mission is to impart training. We also want to make people aware of the nutritious value of mushrooms and create a market for mushroom growers. So in a way, we are trying to impart information to the general public about the nutritious value of mushrooms and how they are very nutritious, and of course they are the superfoods as classified. About 20 years back, my father actually started growing mushrooms in our backyard. It was a very small sprint, that we had, and then after that, it was forgotten. So that was the starting point for me, to actually have a hands-on on growing mushrooms. But then later, as I developed skills in biotechnology, I could get into the deep aspects of how and why things happen, which we can see the fruit as the mushroom. When I wanted to grow mushrooms, there were a lot of problems faced by me. Basically, I could not put my hands on the basic resources. So I thought it was very important to provide certain resources to the people like me who are enthusiasts in growing mushrooms. When we told our students to grow mushrooms, they couldn't get spawn, which is the main component of getting the mushrooms. So we thought we will start producing it. When we started producing spawn, we realized that not many people knew about oyster mushrooms in Goa. Goa has a very good climate for growing oyster mushrooms. Without any other external energy resources, one can grow oyster mushrooms very easily. So we have developed a kit, that is grow at home mushroom kit. For those who don't want to take the hassle of going through the entire process, they just take the kit, cut it open, spray water, and then they can harvest the mushrooms. It can't get more fresher than this. I was teaching the subject mushroom cultivation, and along with me, my co-founder, Ms. Hashma, also was teaching. And we realized that when we wanted to grow mushrooms, we really couldn't find the resources. So it was during the COVID time that we put our heads together and thought, why don't we start a company which is dealing with helping people grow mushrooms at home? So as we were from the biotechnology background, we started our journey, and the first product that we had was the mushroom spawn. Like we have seeds to grow plants, we need spawn to grow mushrooms. So spawn is like comparable to a seed which you put in a substrate. Substrate is where the fungus gets its energy and nutrients from, and the mushroom is actually the fruiting body. So it's not the plant but the fruit. So this is something that we want to tell the people also, that when you're eating a mushroom, you're not eating the plant, you're eating the fruit of a fungus. So when we started selling spawn, we realized that not many people knew about oyster mushrooms. So the farmers were finding it difficult to actually sell their produce. So we came up with the second product, that was the mushroom grow at home kit. So this was quite interesting because a lot of people, they just had to open the pack, water it, and then they could get mushrooms out of the pack. So in this way, it was very easy for the consumer to know the entire process in which mushrooms are grown at a very small scale in the comfort of their household. So once they used the kit, they realized that they wanted more mushrooms. So they started taking spawn from us. They started taking bigger kits from us so that they could have a regular supply of mushrooms. So we have different colored mushroom spawn with us, as in grey mushrooms, pink mushrooms, white mushrooms, and the latest addition is the milky white mushroom, which is a very unique indigenous species of mushrooms that are grown in India, and they are very big and tasty mushrooms. So we are doing research and development in that area. When the COVID pandemic hit, we realized that that was a good time, we could actually think on and develop the idea into a startup. So in the first few months of 2021, we gathered our thoughts, and by March 2021, we had registered our partnership firm. So from March 2021, we have been providing spawn, grow at home mushroom kits, consultancy services, workshops, trainings, and many more services to the general public. We also do continuous research and development in the field of mushroom cultivation, and we are planning on having value-added products from mushrooms. When we developed the idea of Mushroom Connect, we had come to Fire for a workshop, and that is when we got connected to Fire. They provided us with mentorship. They gave us a lot of networks. They actually taught us how to make business out of this idea, and they have been supporting us for the last 1.5, almost 2 years. At Fire, there was a session called Heat Sessions, wherein the mentor used to guide us through our business. So Mr. Murli was our mentor, and he gave us very good sessions on how we could build our small idea into a fairly large business. And we owe our credit to Fire for helping us out in this way. Before I started teaching, I was in the industry for some time, and the last job that I had was with a startup. So it was very interesting. I was very inclined towards having my startup when I actually joined the startup. So that gave me a little bit of idea and know-how how a startup really works and how much energy and dedication it requires into putting up this venture. Very luckily, I had family and friends who have been very supportive. People at the college, Parvati Bai Chogle College, have been very supportive of this venture. In fact, we had incubated in the college before we were off on our own. At present, we are still in the R&D stage, and we have optimized certain things. So scaling up is something that is on our tables right now. We are planning into getting into value-added products, that is processing of mushrooms after they have been harvested, to increase the shelf life of the product, make new recipes out of them so that it is easy for the consumer to just cook it. So that is something that we are looking forward to. So it's very easy to actually start a startup, but to maintain it really requires a lot of passion, a lot of energy, a lot of dedication. So it's very easy to start anything. So startup, just to register and start it, is something that anybody can do, but to maintain it and to run it is the challenge. And one should be very strong emotionally also to take it up, because there will be a lot of ups and downs, and one should not get disheartened when the low phases are around. It's very important to keep positive people in your environment, because that is something that really pushes you forward. Take positive criticism and try to build on it. Don't get discouraged. Yeah.